and welcome to the 2015 National Angus Convention and Trade Show in Overland Park, Kansas. We're excited to be here along with about 2,000 Angus breeders and commercial cattlemen to take in the week's many events.
Education, business, and entertainment are the main themes this week, encompassing workshops, an expansive trade show, and symposiums covering the latest tools and trends in the cattle business.
This is the Angus Report.
Before the official convention kickoff, about 200 Angus enthusiasts gathered for the Kansas Angus Tour. And though it was an early morning, spirits were high as old friendships were renewed and networking opportunities transpired. Ever eager to share experiences and knowledge, Angus producers had plenty to visit about as they filed on tour buses, anxious to see Angus cattle on display.
The Kansas Angus Tour is really a meeting of great minds within the Angus industry. The Midwest, lower Midwest, rolling plains country has some of the best Angus genetics of anywhere in the world. So we can come and we can learn, we can exchange ideas. And so it's really that, again, that networking opportunity of being able to meet these folks who really make their living doing this. This is not a side business. These folks make their living in Angus genetics.
We decided to host a stop in the Angus Tour because it was an opportunity that we didn't want to miss, trying to get our name out and our just to let people know that we're out here and are breeding cows that the commercial cattlemen can use to improve his herd. We can learn a lot from the people that show up just by the questions they ask, and we learn what they're doing, what works for them, and they learn a little bit about what's working for us, and sort of a two-way communication.
We're from Virginia, so it's a big difference in how they operate their farms. And we are a small farm, so they're larger, and it's just been interesting to see all the bigger buildings, all the gates, all the, how they move the cattle in working them. It's just been interesting.
The value of the tour is to see what other people do and how they manage their herds and learn a little bit more about the genetics. I think that's important to us in the DNA.
Well, I've renewed a lot of acquaintances from past traveling and tours and knowing some people.
And so the Kansas Angus Tour, I really liked it this year from the fact it was in the center of the country so that we could pull from all sorts of different directions, so that the people coming in for this tour are going to be from all over the United States, and it really is centrally located. And it took me a while to get here, but I was glad it was worth the trip.
We're here on the floor of the trade show at the American Angus Association Convention in the Convention Center at Overland Park, Kansas, at the trade show. And what an exciting trade show it is. You can see from the crowds in the aisles and the people milling around what an exciting combination of booths and exhibitors have come together to bring all kinds of exciting new information to visitors to the convention. Equally as exciting and a major point of entertainment in the trade show has been Chef Tony Biggs of Certified Angus Beef, who does periodic cooking demonstrations on the floor here at the convention. I just finished a delicious prime rib, which he had prepared and cooked and demonstrated here on the floor of the convention. Chef Tony is a tremendous ambassador for Certified Angus Beef and beef in general. You know, he's funny, witty, clever, shows how easy it is to roast a piece of meat, how easy it is to make a aioli or some other sauce to go with it. And what a tremendous thing that is here at the convention as the Angus breeders enjoy it, as Chef Tony is sent around the world really to be an ambassador for Angus beef.
We'll be right back with more coverage from the National Angus Convention and Trade Show in just a moment.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
This isn't a 9-to-5 job. So when you check the pens one last time, put away the tools, and make sure everything's ready to hand off to the night crew. It's not the clock that tells you the day is over. It's the confidence of knowing you got it right. It's having one less thing to worry about when the sun goes down. So when you see the signs of BRD, choose confidence. Choose Zuprevo from Merck Animal Health. Talk to your veterinarian about Zuprevo for BRD treatment.
At 44 Farms, we believe work starts at sunup and doesn't stop until sundown. We believe in order to live off the land, you have to love and respect it. We believe that cattle aren't just raised, they're nurtured. And we believe when you do things right, with honesty and integrity, well, things like quality and consistency happen naturally. 44 Farm Steaks, responsibly raised all-natural beef.